Come here. Let me in on a little secret. This is what I want to be doing with my life. Entertaining YouTube, entertaining people, making people laugh, and more importantly, hopefully letting them learn a little something about themselves.
What happened, man? What happened?
Is this going to be on YouTube or? Okay.
I like Boogie. I've always liked Boogie. I've been following that guy since the dawn of the internet, as many of us had, and I guess what I'm trying to say is I never understood his downfall. I mean, I get it, but some of the things, the way people turn on him that thoroughly and quickly is the part that always baffled me. I guess my mind is wired in a weird way. I often dislike someone before people catch on, and when Angry Mob arrives with pitchforks and torches, I'm out. And I know what the guy did. The list is right here. But still, looking at his transgressions individually, they do not seem that bad. Or do they? In my mind, I guess math does not check out. Because almost everything that he did, other people did too. And it never affected them nearly as much. So yeah, he lied. Well, not that uncommon thing among humans. He manipulated. We all manipulate. He took the easy route. All he cared about was the money. Well, if that were a punishable offense, many people would be in jail. He said insensitive, stupid stuff. He's a gamer. The guy is terminally online. He has a bad temper. He's socially inept. In years, surely we would find him saying stupid stuff. Of course. Even his fake diagnosis. Yeah, that sucks. But it's not like he fabricated things entirely. He embellished, scraping for some empathy points. He doesn't think things through. All of his decisions are like that. The guy clearly has issues. I know guys like him in real life. It is not that uncommon. I never understood the need of audience to keep the random buffoon with a camera, that's what we YouTubers are, under such intense scrutiny or in high regard. I mean, just look at the guy. Coming from a low-income family from some backwater dump in Southwest Virginia, messed up childhood, no testosterone, no self-control of any kind. That's pretty much written all over his big, obese face. What did you expect? There are guys like Logan Paul, total narcissistic clown and a jerk. He did far worse, also a manipulator, complete fake and willing to bleed his audience dry. And yet, nobody seems to care because we already know who he is from day one. I guess the wise words of our ethic goblin lord are in play here. Never break the character. This is what matters. Boogie committed that crime and he paid the fine. It doesn't matter who you are. Nobody on YouTube knows you really. Nobody came to your channel because of you, but because of themselves. It's the image you build. This is the goods you're peddling, and if customers came for you and you give them something else, oh boy, you are in trouble. Do you remember when Angry Joe, who is generally beloved and respected, tried to change his content to a new form and people turned on him? He was harassed for months with angry comments and downvotes. It took him so long to turn things around. And he made it, but he never really did something vile or despicable. All he did was there not to give the people the thing they came for. And when you have a few million disappointed customers standing inside your store, you're gonna hear a thing or two. It's not where you're at, but how far you came. Boogie was dealt crap card from the day one. I think he did fine for himself. He built a successful business for the most part. He was mostly in loving monogamous relationships. Even his adult industry worker episodes. I think I've heard somewhere he helped finance the special needs kid of one lady and help other get her medical degree. This is uncharacteristically kind for the adult industry client. And doesn't Boogie have a roommate, his long-term friend, whom he covers probably in more ways than one? People who know him, his friends, his family generally like him. It's like the girl said on that documentary.
I think he's just a guy.
He's just a guy. So I guess my point would be, leave Boogie alone.
Leave Britney alone!
Ultimately, the only person you are in position to judge is yourself. There is this industry of drama, hate watchers, these bottom feeder channels that, like maggots, thrive in the decay. There are people dedicating significant effort in making someone's life miserable. I have zero respect for those kind of people. In some ways, I find them to be more despicable than the person they prey upon. Being a loser is a bad thing, but a person that thrives on someone's misery is far worse. At least Boogie put himself out with all of his faults and deficiencies in front of the world to see. And that's not easy, and it's often not smart. I guess the tale of Boogie is cautionary for a lot of us. The mob is treacherous. The mob is mother of tyrants. They will lift you up so you can fall longer. You will be tested with your newfound status and income, and many people are not ready for that. And if you fail, your fake friends, your sponsors, and your fans will turn on you on a dime. YouTube fame is fleeting. Have a life outside of YouTube. Invest smartly, preferably in real estate in your area. Something tangible, something that you can see or sell. And I know what you're gonna say. He had it coming. Of course he did.
We all have it coming, kid.
And every time I make a video that goes against the grain in this way, people hate it. But I had to say it anyways. So I'm not here to tell you how should you feel about Boogie. If you don't like him, I can't say that you're wrong. He was the architect of his own demise, yes, but ultimately, we all are. So, that was it for me today. Thank you for your time. See ya.
Getting loose, don't you? Everybody's looking for